What's up, y'all? This your boy, Lucha Guy. I'm back with another review. And by the way, the Lucha Underground Season 4 Episode 1 review will be up in a couple hours. But I want to get to this real quick. I'm doing this just because I need to get this shit off my chest. I don't get the hype with this man you see right here. This Dave Meltzer, man. I don't understand why is he praised so much. Why is his opinion seen as an end-all? This man, as you see right here, it says Meltzer hates WWE, loves New Japan Pro Wrestling. Well, unfortunately, he hates more than just WWE, because I guess he acts like Lucha Underground doesn't exist, even though Lucha Underground they put on just as good matches as New Japan, but he claims he doesn't review Lucha Underground because how they pre-tape stuff. Whatever the fuck. This man just loves only Japanese wrestling. He acts like that AJ Styles, since he's been in WWE, hasn't had that one 5-star worthy match. He hasn't really gave any WWE matches 5 stars since what? Main roster. Not counting some NXT special. He doesn't really review, honestly, anything that's not New Japan. Like, he acts like there hasn't been a WWE 5-star match on the main roster since 2011. And that was that overrated. And I like CM Punk, but he's talking about CM Punk versus John Cena. If he thinks that's the only CM Punk match that's 5-star, that's ridiculous. This not CM Punk's even best stuff with John Cena. Now, that's when he got popular, but CM Punk had good stuff with Jeff Hardy in 2009 on SmackDown. That's what made me really a CM Punk fan, was the stuff with Jeff Hardy on SmackDown in 2009. When he cashed in Money in the Bank on Jeff Hardy. Like, he acts like this stuff with Cena was 5-star Money in the Bank. No, it wasn't. Meltzer, stop. He's giving all 6-star, 7-star ratings left and right. Like, dude, the fuck are you smoking, alright? The hell are you drinking? Alright, pass that shit to me, hell. Whatever you drinking, pass that to your boy, hell. I'm serious. Like, I'm curious, why is this man so praised? I keep asking people, who is he? Nobody never gave me a response. They say he's a journalist. Like, I can see if this is even an Eric Bischoff, somebody who managed for, like, companies like WCW, then the general manager on Raw in late 2002 to 2004. Like, who the heck is this Dave Meltzer? Like, seriously, who is this man? Like, I can even see this is even, call me crazy, I can see this even a Vince Russo. I mean, at least Russo had, like, at least Russo did head writer at the start of a boom period. I mean, I'm just curious to why is Meltzer so praised. I mean, at least Russo was around when WWF hit a boom period in the late 90s, after that mid-90s drought, that in your house, new generation garbage. But who the hell is this Dave Meltzer? I mean, does anybody know? You know, is he a journalist? He's a journalist, okay. I mean, a couple guys I'm here, I'm like subscribed to, like General Jerry. Shout out General Jerry. His reviews to me are better than Dave Meltzer. The only thing is Jerry, I guess he gave up on wrestling, but you know, that's his deal. You know, nobody can force him back. But Jerry been exposed this clown. Jerry Ben was saying how you look at Dave Meltzer rating system, it's the site showing it. It's mainly Japanese matches. It's like one TNA match from like 2008 or some shit. It's like, what the hell, man? Like, really, like. Jerry Ben, he ain't even called out how, like, Meltzer, a lot of his reports are wrong. There was a couple of times Meltzer reported breaking backstage news, this wrestler returned at this show, and then come at the pay-per-view, the wrestler wouldn't even show up. Like, this man was reporting, like, I think Carlito and some Benjamin was supposed to return at the 2015 Royal Rumble. That didn't even happen. And then, I'm like, what the hell? My first time hearing of Meltzer, I got into it with, like, a Smark or something, on some, like, comment section. This guy was trying to say that New Japan Pro Wrestling is the future because Dave Meltzer says, like, who the hell is Dave Meltzer? And then these matches are not breaking out outside of the little indie Smart community. And by the way, this is not some anti-Smart like video. But these matches, these Japanese matches with Kenny Omega, and I don't even hate Kenny Omega, I kind of like the guy. But these matches aren't even breaking out outside of that little indie community. And I understand New Japan Pro Wrestling isn't the indies, I get it. They're just as big in Japan. New Japan Pro Wrestling is really the opposite of what WWE is in America. You know, a lot of American wrestling fans hate what the WWE has turned into since after 2001. And in Japan, a lot of Japanese fans loved what New Japan Pro Wrestling has turned into since after the early 2000s. So really, New Japan Pro Wrestling is at a high over there. They're at an all-time high in New Japan. I mean, New Japan Pro Wrestling is at an all-time high in Japan. But American wrestling fans see it differently. You know what I mean? This is like in the attitude era of Japanese fans hated, what WWF had going on with Stone Cold and Vince McMahon, the ice cream truck, and The Rock saying shut your candy ass, and Undertaker running around with the dark ministry shit, and Rikishi giving out stink faces. This was like if Japanese fans hated that Brian Panties matches, and this was like if they hated all that hardcore stuff. Undertaker chokeslamming Mankind off of a Hell in a Cell. And he acts like that stuff wasn't worthy. He's not even giving out 5-star ratings based off of even like crowd reaction, storytelling. He's doing it just off of how many kicks and flips and high spots and little 450 splashes going on. I mean, he can't act like these is like he's acting like this is he said it's the greatest match ever. Holy fucking cow, dude. The greatest match ever? If this is the greatest match ever, then New Japan Pro Wrestling should be making in big. Fox should have been giving them the $1 billion deal, not Smack. You see what I mean? SmackDown got the $1 billion deal, and SmackDown is worse than Raw. So if New Japan Pro Wrestling is putting on the greatest matches ever of all time, 7-star ratings, then New Japan Pro Wrestling should be giving the little $1 billion deals. I understand somebody be like, well, your opinion is just like his. I get it. Everybody has an opinion and they stink. Yeah, I get it. But this man, I'm just curious, why is he thinking like that? Has he ever even came out and explained why does he love, New Japan Pro Wrestling over other people? Because I'm going to be real, before Kenny Omega and Okada, I understand AJ Styles was getting buzzed with the Bullet Club, but I wasn't really hearing much with New Japan back in, even 2011. 2012, more people were talking about TNA Impact and Ring of Honor. It's like Ring of Honor, they took a backseat right now to this Japanese stuff. Even World Culture doing videos saying, are WWE going to raid New Japan Pro Wrestling talent? It's like, good grief. WWE already has Nakamura and AJ Styles. And the one thing with AJ Styles is his better matches was in TNA. But for some reason, as soon as he went to New Japan Pro Wrestling, that's when everybody started jerking off to the guy. You know what I mean? AJ Styles, he gave one 5-star match to AJ Styles, and I think Samoa Joe, and I think Christopher Daniels or something 2008 in TNA. But other than that, he never rated none of AJ Styles' TNA work. Other than that, he definitely act like AJ Styles matches right now where WWE isn't 5-star worthy. He isn't even giving out no 5-star matches. I haven't even heard anything with NXT right now with this guy with 5-star matches down there. I haven't even heard any 5-star matches with him recently in Ring of Honor. And like I said, look, one thing with Lucha Underground, people are sleeping on Lucha Underground. I'm going to do the review about the Aztec. Aztec Warfare to me probably was better than what Money in the Bank will be tomorrow night, I'm sure. But, he never covers Lucha Underground. What the hell? So you're telling me Lucha Underground hasn't had not one 5-star, 6-star rating match? When they're building up characters like Mortal Kombat, they're ending shows and cliffhangers. There's a lot of... They have really good storytelling. Look at the Ultima Lucha 1 match with, was it Vampiro and Pentagon? Yeah, a lot of storytelling in that match. They had storytelling at Ultima Lucha last year, where, Puma, Mundo, and the Pentagon cashed in. It was storytelling in that match. The best match I seen last year, not just I'm being biased with my Lucha Underground, but I love the little feud with Killshot and Dante AR Fox. AR Fox and Killshot. That little 3 stages of war match, it was gruesome, hardcore, brutal, but that was a really good match with a lot of storytelling, and it had a lot of build-up. But he didn't even mention that at all. I think somebody asked him what he think about it. He might have said something to the effect of, he was shocked that they put on that kind of hardcore match on that show, but that's it. He didn't give it any ratings or nothing. And I know he knows who Ricochet is. He never gave on anything with Prince Puma. But it is what it is. I can't force the guy to love what I love. But everybody's not going to love this indie stuff. That's one thing these indie fans have to see. But he's not giving these little 7 stars. He's giving it for just work rate. He ain't basing it off of... Who was even a heel in that match with See, listen to these Japanese guys, get them all confused. Who did he even give out? I mean, who was even a heel in that match? Was it Okada? Was it Kenny Omega? You can't even tell. So what is he judging the stuff off? What is he judging the stuff off of? Just little work rate? We're seeing work rate everywhere. And these people think that New Japan Pro Wrestling is what's sitting in a bar and wrestling, and that's really sad. That just is. There's not like one thing what Vince McMahon was doing bad, like in the In Your House, the mid-90s stuff, he had ECW and WCW still ideas from. If the WWE right now was to focus, I know even Chitty from New York said WWE need to focus their product on what New Japan Pro Wrestling is doing and just stop just stop what they're doing with trying to make storylines or whatever and just focus on only good in-ring work. Like, just focus on putting on only good matches and nothing else. The problem with that is who's going to stand out? If every match, every week, every single, 3 hours of Raw, 2 hours of SmackDown, or every single match is a bunch of kicks and flips and 450 splashes and diving off the top ropes. If every match is that, who's going to stand out? That's not going to set, nobody's going to be a larger-than-life character because did nobody even care about mic skills or nothing. I'm sure Omega's decent on a mic. I like Kenny Omega. I'm not hating on the guy. I'm just hating the fact of how people are judging him as the greatest wrestler. They're not judging him off mic skills or character development. It's just off what he's doing in the ring, and that's bullshit. I'm sorry. I have to call it out. But the Lucha Underground review will be up in a couple hours. This is your boy Lucha Guy. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't. Peace.